product development and product management training. This is first of its kind in Sify. If you talk about this training carries a special mention on it. This is a 3 days program conducted by Parcus group from Australia. So this 3 days, it looks like I've been sitting in a top-notch B school, and this 3 days provides me immense knowledge on product development and product management. This training brings a lot of value on how to create a product and how to deliver this product and how the product life cycle has to be managed. If you talk about this training will provide you a lot of results in terms of ICT company, where each and everything is packaged and delivered as a product. So this training will obviously brings more value in terms of our revenue, as well as to create more products in our systems. The transformation of our L&D team, learning and development, which brings kind of more value. This kind of trainings are a kind of first time we have been seeing international training in Sify. So thanks for the team.
Right from the time by when this program was announced, prior to the sales meet, I was really looking forward to training of this sort. My expectations from this training was to really be aware of global product development practices, to bring a structure to product development, to also have a follow-on structure for product development, to follow through and then have reliable, sustainable practices in product management, such that we develop world-class products, the kind of documentation that is required, set up reliable processes in the company, such that we are able to grow the product and the revenues according to the plans that we have. This particular program, I found the content to be very relevant. I think the content was very comfortably spaced over the 3 days. There was sufficient time for us to absorb. I think the training team from my academy also brought in some questionnaires at the end of each day, so we could recap whatever that we had learned over the previous day and reinforce those concepts, so that we can reliably implement them. What I'm left with at the end of this training program is a very clear understanding of product development processes and practices, and also how I can actually apply this to my line of business. I'm very happy to say that, because in the last 2 quarters I was responsible to launch a couple of new services in Sify, and we are looking forward to launching a few more in the next 2 quarters. So having said that, I think this comes at the right time, and we hope to see a lot of this implemented in telecom product business.
The last 3 days have been actually a great journey for us as a product manager, doing a very critical role in the organization, and it has been a quite interesting and quite very interactive program that we have had. And I think this program is rightly timed when our organization is taking up a huge leap in terms of transformation of our own product lines as well as the customer journey. And this particular training program actually is quite aligned to the product lines that we carry in the TIS collaboration business. We have had, with my experience of launching a couple of programs and then rehashing one of the new services, I feel that this program is adding a lot more value to what we can do in our services business in the collaboration space, and it's truly an enriching program, and is going to help us bring a lot of business and improve the processes, which in turn will streamline customer delivery as well as customer satisfaction in the process.
Well, it was a 3-day event and there were 7 modules to be completed. The trainer was very specific about taking 1 full day on the module about market research and customer focus, and that was the learning which we carried. Importance of having the customer's voice, his feedback, and what is happening in the market to develop a new product. That was a big learning for us here. 2, importance of cross-functional team while developing a product. 3rd angle that I saw was extremely beneficial was avoiding shortcuts. There are no shortcuts. Process is to be followed, and that was important to be followed, and that is how it should be done. So that was a big aspect for us. The trainer, Igor, is a product manager himself, and he has launched various successful projects and products and we could learn a lot from his direct interaction with the industry, how we went about doing things successfully, also his failures. That enabled us to understand and clearly know what are the pitfalls and what are the things that we should avoid. That was again an important aspect. Fourth aspect was it was very collaborative in nature, very interactive, so we could ask a lot of questions, we could understand things, and in fact for the data center part we could do the analysis online with help from the other participants also. So that was a first hand analysis of data center vis-a-vis competition and how the product standing is for the data center. So that was done very effectively, so it was a good thing that I could see it hands-on being done myself. Again, there were various tools that were shown to us, and we did those hands-on training on our laptops ourselves, trying to understand what are the SLA parameters, how to go about improving those parameters. So those are very important aspects that we learned. I strongly believe these 3 days have been extremely beneficial, and they will play a big role in ensuring that the further products that we launch, the further services that we launch will be definitely successful.
Okay, the product training arranged by the My Academy is the best actually. So the trainer is very effective. He carries the global experience in product development, and he has covered comprehensively all the angles of product development. He has covered majorly on the various phases that is needed for developing a product, like it comprises of market research, how to create a business case, and then how to design it, build it, launch it. It was very useful for me, and it's going to definitely benefit the organization in building better products by following the right framework, and then have a complete product life cycle followed.
It was a very enriching program. Personally, I found it quite useful. Two of the biggest things I am taking away from the program is one, it was a very structured process, and the second part is there were tips and tricks which were quite useful. There were tools which I could easily use. Some of those are going to be quite handy in what we do. What we currently do, we definitely do some of the things right now, but probably they are not so structured. So that's what the entire program brought for us, and that's the kind of thing that I would be taking back to my day-to-day work, and that's something that I would like to be imparting to my team and sharing with my team as well. Structure and tips and tools for assessing, making decisions, deriving insights.
This was a wonderful initiative and first of its kind, a highly specialized domain specific training, and I thank the My Academy team. This was very structured. What it provided was quite a structured approach to doing product development, product life cycle management, the kind of activities are involved, the kind of processes, and gave a very deep insight into tools, the frameworks which are available, and it also enabled every time a what if analysis using these tools or frameworks every time, so that your product ideation is more effective, product development is more effective, it is in track, it is in progress. One of the key take for me from this is, and this definitely will help us in being more effective in our product management, being more strategic in our product development approach and product life cycle approach, as well as it will enable quite a number of clarities which we will be able to deliver to our engineering operations and enable us to timely launch our products and be more successful in our product launches.